What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is finally 2024, the start of a new year, and it is going to be quite a big year. Just today is currently January 6th. We just went to the local Subaru dealership, and my mom and dad just picked up their brand new Subaru Forester. Congrats, mom and dad. Hope you enjoy it. But on the subject of Subaru, so I'm sure for a little while now, you guys have heard that my next car is going to be a Subaru WRX. And I know what you guys are thinking. Is Carson just going through a new phase? Is this gonna change soon? Well, no, I've thought about this, and I'm 100% certain that the WRX is going to happen in the near future. But then it got me thinking, you know, because I am a car person, I like to customize things and tinker with them. I'm not the only person in my friend group that has a WRX. My friend Jake from California, he has a WRX, and his is in the rally blue, like the very iconic blue that for the longest time I wanted to have, but I'm not sure I want to have it in that color anymore. So that got me thinking earlier today when we went and got the new Subaru from my mom and dad, what do I want my dream build Subaru WRX to be? Now, I just want to put this out there that the Subaru WRX that I'm getting is not gonna be a 6-speed. I know that will piss off some of you guys and just call me a wimp, and that's not a real WRX. Well, let me ask you guys this. I was into the Dodge Charger for the longest time, and it's always been the GT, the one that has like the fancy V6 and stuff. It was just an SXT with a Hellcat body and some Hellcat features in it, and it had 300 horsepower. It was basically the Hellcat of the SXT, essentially. So let me ask you guys this. Would you rather see me in a V6 Charger or a automatic WRX? Let me know in the comments section. Where I live now, the environment for driving is not well suited for a car like a Dodge Charger. It's more for, you know, off-roading vehicles and stuff that has all-wheel drive. So before we begin, I just wanted to point this out. I was going to do this video with the STI S209, but this one has a subtle body kit on it, which, you know, most WRXs don't. And besides, the STI S209 sort of like the Hellcat souped up version of the STI. So we're gonna be doing this with the 2015 WRX STI. So we're gonna go here. Let's go to the auto show. And I know some of you guys are also wondering why am I doing this? Because I already did a sort of video like this before a couple years ago for my Mustang, and look where that ended up. I don't have it anymore. Well, this is a little bit different. That Mustang was a piece of crap. It was a nice gift, but it was not a good car. I wish we had a standard WRX in the game, but because this is Forza, and Forza always likes to use, you know, top trim model cars, they gave us the STI. So I'm just going to be basically using this as my, I guess, canvas, my blank canvas for stuff. Just ignore everything that says STI. So basically, here's what I'm kind of thinking. And let me just show you another picture of Jake's WRX real quick. Gabe said that he doesn't want me copying him. I just want to make this absolutely clear. I have no intention of copying him. His style choice for his car and my style choice aren't the same. So, you know, it is what it is, but, you know, I'm not going to be copying him. I just want to make that absolutely clear. So for those of you guys who don't know, all Subaru WRXs do not come with a, they come with no wing. If you want to have one with a wing, either get an STI or just get one third party, because that's really the only way you can get one with a wing. If you have a wing, you gotta think about going through like the car wash and stuff, which I know that will also be like, why don't you just hand wash it and stuff? Because I'm allergic to manual labor. So another thing you should know, after I get the WRX, I'm gonna change the wheels. And what I had in mind, and I did do some research on this, I was thinking about getting some 1552 Turbo Max, because these are the ones that Ken Block had, God rest his soul, and they just look really good on the WRX. They just do. Nothing to do with the suspension and handling. I was thinking about getting a 4-point harness, which Gabe says that's kind of a bad idea because it would really only be good for like racing and stuff, and it'd be kind of uncomfortable if it were like you know, just for daily driving and stuff. I don't know. It's just something I wanted to try out, but just to kind of mimic it, we're just gonna put a roll cage in here. Just because. The engine is going to stay the same. This is a 2.5 liter flat 4, and because it's a WRX and not an STI, it's going to have 270 horsepower or thereabouts, just a 30 horsepower difference. So we're not going to do anything to the engine only because of that. Brakes, probably going to get Brembos. I'm not too sure. I have to do some more research on that. This is pretty much the upgraded setup for what the car will look like. Not going to bother with the tuning because it's just going to basically just stay the same. And then for designs, I had one in particular. You guys have seen this before when I was doing the challenge with like the best, like, I don't know what it was, but I was using a WRX STI for a challenge, and I put these stripes on there. It's to mimic my Crosstrek, because my Crosstrek has these red, like, almost like Mopar stripe looking things. I hate calling them that because that's not what they're intended to be. But they're essentially these white stripes that, well, red stripes, I should say, that go down the front fenders. I was thinking about doing the exact same thing to this car, only instead of red, they're white, because I think white just, you know, it brings out the car more. And then because I have 1552s on there, obviously we have to go for that nice white color, because that's what Ken Block had. And I just think it just looks cool, man. White, sometimes white rims just makes the car more flashy, which sounds weird to say, but it's just, I don't know, I just think it looks good. I'm not going to say that the rally blue that Jake has is stupid, because it's not. I actually wanted a rally blue WRX, but after I looked at the other blue color, this is supposed to be the sapphire blue, I think is what it is. After looking at this, I just realized that, oh my goodness, this looks so much better with the white stripes and the white 1552s. It looks good with, you know, the rally blue, but I just think it looks kind of better with the sapphire blue. For some reason, it just kind of stands out more. So, I don't know. Maybe this will be what my WRX will look like. It'll just be like a sapphire blue with the white stripes, and it won't look good at first, but once I, you know, do some customizing to it, it actually might look good. I wish it wasn't so dark out so you guys can actually see the details of my car, but I guess you can kind of see it, so it's no big deal. One of the things I forgot to mention, if you're an STI owner, can you guys let me know if it's actually safe to drive this thing to a car wash and drive through it? I would think that the wing would be kind of a safety hazard for like catching on the mops and stuff or whatever. Because if I need to wash this thing without making contact with any, you know, like the rags and mops and stuff, there's a car wash not far away from me that it actually is like it's a touchless car wash, so it's like you got suds and then like the rinsers and sprayers and air dryers and all that, and so if I need to do that, that's fine, but like I would rather just take it like a physical contact so that, oh shoot, Gabe told me about this, that if it's installed correctly, which I actually talked to the guy that we bought the Forester from today, I was talking to him and he said that they do install parts on your car when they're delivered and stuff. So if I wanted to, when I get this thing, I can take it to the dealership and they can install the wing for me properly, which Gabe mentioned that they can either glue it in, which I think is a bad idea, or they can drill it in, which I would think that would just be risky because, you know, you're drilling holes in a $30,000 car. I don't know. My mom seems to think the car looks good without the wing. I feel like the wing is its signature look. I mean, this is a rally car after all. These cars did have, you know, the rally wing. The WRX, it's World Rally Cross. That's literally what it stands for. So with that in mind, I would think I should keep the wing for that notion only, because I want people to recognize that this is a rally car and a WRX and not just some, you know, souped up legacy. For any Subaru STI owners and WRX owners, just let me know. So I'm excited about this, and this is going to happen. Everything that I'm talking about is either a possibility or it's going to happen. Like the 1552s, those are most definitely going to happen. I want to make this thing iconic to the channel. I want this to have an iconic look. I want this car to look good. I want people to, like, you know this car because of me. I want, you know, I just want this car. I'm getting all excited just thinking about it. If you own a WRX or an STI, I really do need your guys' opinions on the things that I have in mind for this car. Will it work? Will it not? The stripes are happening. That's just a given. The wing, maybe. And the rims, possibly. Another reason why I wanted to get the 1552s is because of Ken Block. I want you guys to take one long look at this car and tell me if this build works, because I am excited about this. It's something I'm looking forward to. If you don't agree, that's fine. Just, be nice about it, please, because I don't really want this idea to be, shattered and ruined. I think that this idea, I'm excited about it. And, putting something that, can block design on my car, I feel like that would just make it so much cooler. With the stripes and everything, I don't care if you guys say, oh, it's not an STI, you're not cool, or, oh, you're putting a wannabe STI wing on it. I don't care. It's what I want to do to it, and, I want your guys' opinion on it. Be respectful about it and all that, but, I'm excited, man. I'm pumped. 2024 is going to be a big car year. I just know it will be. I get a lot of crap from people telling me how, a Crosstrek is stupid, and they could be right, but, at least this car is a known car, and a lot of people seem to like it, and I'm excited, man. So there you guys go. This was my dream build for my future Subaru WRX. I hope you guys respect my opinions and what I want to do to the car. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more, and peace out.